guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have for you my March and April empties. I know, it's about midway through May, but I had all of these set aside. These are in fact from March and April. I have already started setting aside my empties for the month of May. It's a lot. I honestly didn't think there was gonna be this much, but my mom gave me a lot of like partially burned candles, and a lot of them are those. So I didn't take that into account when I decided not to do a March video, and when I was looking at all of my stuff, like I slowly started to realize, oh God, I'm going to have massive empties for March and April combined. So anyway, we are going to get right into it. I will let you know the total number of products at the end, how much I used up at the end, and my total for 2021 so far. So we're gonna get right into it. So first I have a Glad, whatever you wanna call it. This is one of the automatic sprayers. This is in the scent Blue Odyssey. I really liked this. I typically have the automatic sprayers in my back room, which is like my daughter's playroom. I don't have wallflowers back there, and our plugs are really weird. Like our electric needs to be like redone back there because it's so wonky. So I just have the automatic sprayers. They work really well back there. They definitely fill the room with scent. I really liked this one. I would definitely repurchase this one. Next, I have one of many candles. So this was one that my mom had started burning, never finished. This is the Yankee Candle gingerbread candle. I know what you're thinking. Dude, that's Christmas. There was so little left, I didn't care. I burned it in my bathroom anyway. But anyway, I would repurchase this for a Christmassy kind of scent. I really do like the gingerbread scent by Yankee Candle. However, I believe it was discontinued. It's so spicy. It smells so good. I loved this burning. The next thing I have is a Febreze Air Effects. This is in the Apple Delish. It's a limited edition. It came in like a 3-pack. This was okay. I only use these in my bathroom, so it was weird for a bathroom scent, I'm not gonna lie. Next, I have an oldie but a goodie, or just an oldie because I'm not a huge flower scent person. But this was also something my mom had that she didn't want to move because there was so little left. Clearly this is an old Yankee Candle. This is the scent Hyacinth. I am typically not a floral scent person. This did not change that fact. I still don't like florally scents. Next, I have another old Yankee Candle. This is the scent Buttercream. This one is still around, I believe, just different packaging than now. Buttercream is one of my favorite scents to burn in my kitchen when I am not feeling like a season in particular. So I will burn the Buttercream one. It smells so delicious and it reminds me of buttercream. And it's always been one of my favorite scents, even when like growing up when my mom would burn it. I loved this scent. Next, I have the scent Chocolate Chip Cookie in the Yankee Candle large jar. This was okay. I wouldn't get this again. It had a weird bakery chocolate Tootsie Roll kind of fake scent to it. Definitely not my favorite. Wouldn't repurchase it. Don't recommend it. Next, I have another older Yankee Candle. Look at this packaging. It is ancient. Sorry, Mom, I love you. This was the Gardenia scent, and again, very florally. It was okay. I burned this, or I finished burning it in my bathroom. It's not one that I wouldn't say no to. Like, Hyacinth, I was like, oh no, really don't like that. But the Gardenia, I could typically burn this again. If they made it, they don't. Next, I have a Bath & Body Works. This is a single wick candle. This is the Candy Heart scented candle, but it says Let Love Glow. I loved this. I burned this in my room. It reminded me of something, and smelling it again, it reminds me of something again. Kind of like the confectionery in Magic Kingdom. It really has that vibe to it. This was a limited edition scent for Valentine's Day, and I would 100% get this again. It smelled so good in my room. The next thing I have is the Yankee Candle Large Jar in Jack Frost. This is very pepperminty, but also like a vanilla undertone to it. And it is a favorite of mine that I like to burn in like the winter months. This was one of my mom's, again. Can you tell by the packaging? But anyway, I really like Jack Frost. It's one of my favorites. I would always burn this in the winter. Now for one of my absolute favorites. So this is the Pineapple Cilantro. I fell in love with this when it first came out, and nothing has changed. This is still a staple for me every summer. I love this scent. It is so good. It will always be purchased as long as it is around. Next, I have the scent Sweet Honeysuckle. Again, a Yankee Candle. This was okay. It wasn't super florally. Like, there was definitely that floralness to it, but it had more of a sweet scent. So it kind of reminded me of Garden Sweet Pea, which was a scent years ago. And I really liked that one because it wasn't super in-your-face flowers, which is what I don't like. I don't like in-your-face flowers. I don't even typically like flowers, which is possibly why I don't like the floral scents. But anyway, this was okay. I wouldn't necessarily purchase it again, but I might. Next, I have a Bath & Body Works 3-wick candle. This is the Sugared Snickerdoodle. And oh my God, I loved burning this in my kitchen. It smelled so good. So the notes on these, because it's a Bath & Body Works 3-wick, I can tell you the notes. The notes on these are warm spices, creamy vanilla, sugared musk. And it has like a buttery vanilla scent to it, and it is so delicious. Oh, I would 100% purchase this again. So I also have the Bath & Body Works 3-wick in Passionfruit Vanilla Cupcake. This was okay. I'm not gonna lie, the fruitiness and the cupcake kind of created this weird butter scent, almost like buttered popcorn, that I wasn't entirely a fan of. I wouldn't say that I wouldn't burn it, but I don't think I would purchase it myself. Now I have a Bath & Body Works single wick candle. Guys, this is one of my favorites. This is something I will always buy. This is the Leaves candle, and the notes on this one are crisp red apple, golden nectar, and warm clove spice. And it reminds me of a crisp fall day outside, and it is one of my favorites. I will repurchase this until it goes away. And when it goes away, if I catch wind of it, I will stock up because it is that good, and it is one of my absolute favorites. The next thing I have is the Pink Fairy Gumdrop from Bath & Body Works. This was also a 3-wick. I loved this. This smelled like when you walk into a Lush store. There's a bubble bar, I think, that smells exactly like this, and I would repurchase this just so I could smell the bubble bar. It smells so good. So the notes on this are sparkling sugared berries, pink cotton candy, and a sprinkle of fairy dust. It is so good. This was like from a holiday collection. I think it was this past year, but I'm not entirely sure. I probably wouldn't burn this during Christmas, but I would definitely burn this during the summer. It smells so good. The next thing I have is the Fiji Pineapple Balm Sea Salt and Sand Scrub from Bath & Body Works. This was okay. The smell was very beachy, and it reminded me of something very tropical. So the keynotes for the scent is island pineapple, mango nectar, palm leaf, toasted sugarcane, and white musk. I will say, because of the sand and salt mixture, it was a little rougher than I typically like my scrubs, so it took me a while to use this. I don't know how old this is, but it was definitely, it definitely took some time. And it was like, it was definitely, sandy color, so there's a little bit in the top. I'm not scooping that out. I'm sorry, I'm not that person. And it was just like I was at the beach rubbing wet sand into me, and I didn't really like it. It was okay. But the scent is what caused me to finish it because it smells delicious. But it was okay. The next thing I have is a Biolage shampoo. This is the Raw Nourish shampoo. My daughter and I finished this, mostly she used it. This was awful. It left my hair feeling dry as anything, and for a nourishing shampoo to leave my hair very dry, not gonna be a purchase again. I also have the Living Proof Frizz leave-in conditioner. I love this stuff. This has been kind of something that I've slowly started to be like, oh, I really like this. So this does have a scientific molecule in it that will help combat frizz within your hair, and over time it helps to leave your hair softer and less frizzy. I will always repurchase Living Proof products because they are some of my favorites, and they do have a molecule in there that was designed by an MIT student. So Living Proof is an amazing brand if you're looking for something. I want to try their new curl line so bad, but because my salon closed and I acquired a ton of products, I don't need anything. So I'm hoping to slowly work through some of my curl products so that I can get that, but I really, really want to try that. Next, I have the Garnier Micellar eye makeup remover. This stuff was awful. This barely took off anything. I found, it says no rinse, no greasy residue, and no harsh rubbing. I had to rub the crap out of my eyes to get this stuff off. This was to get my eye makeup off. And it's not like I use plaster. Like, you guys have seen my Get Ready With Me's. I don't know what it is, but this was terrible and did not work for me. I also have 3 foil packets of the Benefit Porefessional. I love this primer. It's so good. I think I'm slowly finally working through all of my samples of it, but I could see myself purchasing this in the future if I didn't have a ton of samples. Next, I have the L'Oreal Pro Matte Infallible Foundation. This is the shade 102 Shell Beige. My holy grail foundation is a drugstore foundation. I love this stuff. I always buy this. Haven't found one that I like better yet. When I do, I'll let you know. Next, I have the Bumble Tonic Lotion. I use this as like a detangler in my daughter's hair. It works. I'm not a huge fan of the smell of it, but it does have tea tree oil to keep those nasty, nasty little buggies away. Next, I have the Burt's Bees Makeup Facial Cleansing Wipes. These were awful as well. I wouldn't repurchase them. I also have the, oh God, you can't even see the name. This is the Bath & Body Works Black Raspberry Vanilla. This is the spray. I love this scent. This is like my winter scent. Haven't found anything that I like better than this for the winter. Will always repurchase this as long as it exists. I used up 4 different wallflowers over the last 2 months. I've used Pink Apple Punch, Pineapple Mango, Mango Mai Tai, and Honeysuckle and Freesia, and the only one I can see myself not repurchasing is the Honeysuckle and Freesia. It is a flower factory in my daughter's room right now, and I do not like it. Next, I have the Maizani Styling Texture Cream. I love this for doing braids in my daughter's hair. Works really well. Would I repurchase? Maybe if one day I get through all of the crap that I have. Next, I have a perfume sample. This was actually a really cool sample. It was like a travel spray, slightly smaller than the actual travel spray. This was the Juliet Has a Gun perfume. It was okay. I know it mixes with your body chemistry, giving you like a unique scent. I don't think I liked that unique scent, so I wouldn't purchase the full size. I also have 3 different votives that I used this year. The Summer Scoops by Yankee Candle, the Autumn Leaves by Yankee Candle, and the Apple Spice Potpourri by Yankee Candle, and the only one I would not repurchase would be this one. I probably wouldn't purchase any votives just because I realize that I'm not using them. So I would purchase those scents just in other products. Next, I have the Bff Colourpop Mascara. I put up a video about this product. Well, not specifically, but like I had a Colourpop Get Ready With Me. which I will link below, and had this in it. I bought this. I don't know when, but it was never opened, and it was so dry I couldn't even use it. So I have other BFF mascaras, and I might try them out and see if maybe this was just like a fluke. But as of right now, I would not repurchase the BFF mascara. I also have the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Eyeliner. Guys, this is one of the best $5.99 eyeliners I've ever used. I absolutely love this. I have already repurchased 3 or 4 of them, because why not? I also have the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I didn't really notice a difference, but then again, this is something to like prevent wrinkles, so maybe the fact that I don't really have wrinkles, it worked. But this was really good. I got it in a BoxyCharm a while ago and finally used it up. Next, I have a mini candle from Slatkin & Company, aka Bath & Body Works. This is the scent Cinnamon Sugar Donut, and I absolutely loved this. A delicious combination of crushed cinnamon and vanilla cake donuts with a dusting of sugar. 100% would repurchase this. It smelled delicious. It smelled like a donut factory in my house. Next, I have a hand sanitizer, because who wouldn't have a hand sanitizer during quarantine in their empties, right? This is the Bath & Body Works Fresh Cut Lilacs. Again, flowery. Why did I even buy it? I also have the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. I think if I were to ever repurchase this as a full-size product, I would only use it as a primer for a setting spray. It didn't really work for me, but I'm very spoiled with my Morphe setting spray that I absolutely love, so that could be why. But anyway, I used it. I also used up the Estee Edit by Estee Lauder in the Barest Lip Liner. I got this in a BoxyCharm years ago. Never really used lip liner, and I just started to use it because I was tired of looking at it. But I finally have used this up. It was a pretty shade, and I liked using this underneath lip gloss. It's really nice. But I hardly ever would use this under a liquid lipstick. That's true with any lip liners, and I never really used them until lately, and I kind of like them now. I also have the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the shade 2.75. I'd probably get this again. This was really nice. It worked really well. It was a good shade match for me. Not much negative I could say about it. It was a brow pencil. I also have a deluxe sample of the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. Again, I would probably use this as like a facial spray throughout the day, but not necessarily to go in and set my makeup or use it as like a primer. It was okay, but not my Morphe setting spray. All right, so that is it for my products. Now, in the 2 months, March and April, I used a total of 43 products. The dollar amount that I used was $639.69. That's crazy. Which brings my 2021 total that I have used up to $1,007.50. I don't think I hit that last year. I might have. I think I did hit like $1,500 last year. Maybe a little bit more. But I am excited to see how these next 2 months go, and because I will be working 5 days a week and doing full face of makeup 5 days a week. Oh boy. But anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.